Alright, what is up everybody? Another episode of building the house. So yesterday we poured the concrete into the walls. Let me turn you around here again. Oh boy. So yesterday we poured the concrete into the walls. We set these anchor bolts in here today. I need to set a 2x6 sill plate onto the top of the wall here, attached to these anchor bolts, and also strip down all these braces that have been holding the wall straight while the concrete's curing. Obviously it's not fully cured after one day, but it's going to be enough that we can take these supports off now, and they can go back to the Nudura rep and get out of the way here. We got garage lumber coming on Friday, and the plumber coming to lay in plumbing in the slab here on Wednesday. So we've got quite a bit going on. We've got to have a big day here today to get all this stuff installed, and at some point today I'm going to need to get a grinder because I've got a couple of rogue pieces of rebar sticking out I need to deal with, and also put more spray foam in this little void here where the beam sits above the door. So that's fine. These are all things we can achieve if we believe. See, like little rogue guys like these guys, nubs sticking up, but we'll get going first and then tackle those afterwards. Sill plate, so this is what the trusses are going to mount onto, like 80-90% all the way mounted. I've just got that little span above the big door to do, but there's a steel beam there, so I need to set some plywood so it matches the thickness of the concrete, and then I need to get someone with a ram set or a Hilti gun or something, so you can like powder actuate some studs into there to hold the bit of sill plate over there. So got to figure that out, find out someone who has that tool or rent that tool, knock that job out. But that's okay. I think I'm probably good enough to start stripping off the outside pieces and start getting these braces to come down now that the sill plate's in place. So good, moving forward. Still a lot of work to go, but it's going well. Right, so plumbers have been in and done almost all of the rough-in plumbing. So this is like the water feeds and the toilets and stuff like that. And eventually in a couple of weeks time, this is going to be a poured concrete slab. Well, a couple of weeks time, might be like more than a month from now, but anyway, this is going to be a poured concrete slab, so they have to do this part now. It has to be just right, because once the concrete's poured, that's kind of it. Still a couple more things to deal with. I've got the sill plate on the top. I don't know if you can see that around there. There's one more spot above the big door I still have to get the sill plate mounted to, but I need a special tool to do that, so I've got to do some more research. There's a spot over here at the top of this sill plate which is a little bit higher than the top of that sill plate, so I just need to take it off and just knock it down a shade, I think, because I think it's just sitting on some like loose concrete dust. So a couple more things left to do, and framing the garage will most likely be starting tomorrow or the next day, but I will have to resolve that sill plate situation first before I can frame the garage, because the roof is going to sit on top of the garage walls and those walls, so it has to be level. So I'm going to go get I'm going to wait, actually, it's about to rain. After it rains, I'm going to come back, take that sill plate off, clean it up, and go from there. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. Looks like a house right now. Meant to be a big storm coming through tonight, and I'm not stressed anymore that all the blocks are going to blow away, which I was stressed about last big storm. So happy days, happy days, happy days. Moving forward. It's a lot, but it's exciting.